Here's a complete guide for the fall update part 2 in Roblox Grow a Garden. This is going to be the only guide you need, so let's go ahead and get straight into this. We're going to be going over all of the new plants, the new pets, and all of the brand new gear that we got in this update. Sit tight, and as always, leave a like and subscribe if you guys want to. Anyways, here we are in the fall update part 2. Not much has changed, to be honest, except for this guy right over here. This is the fall harvest NPC, and basically what this NPC does is he gives you a bunch of quests that you guys can go ahead and complete. These quests are super easy. As you guys can see, just 3 little quests that you guys have to go ahead and complete. The first one, feed any pet 3 times, use 1 maple leaf charm, harvest 1 pumpkin. Like guys, these are extremely easy. You're not gonna have any trouble doing them, but for some reason, if you do, as you guys can see, to reroll, it is extremely cheap to do so. So simply go ahead and click on that and check this out. It goes ahead and rerolls. Now you might be wondering, what do you actually get for completing this quest? So one of the quests we have right now is use 1 maple leaf charm on any of your pets. So let's go ahead and use this right now. And there you go, we just went ahead and did it, and check this out guys. We just got ourselves a bunch of fall energy. So for using that maple leaf charm, we got 10 energy. And every single time you complete a single quest from this list, you are gonna get 10 energy. Now you might be wondering, what is the point of energy? Well, if we go ahead and click right over here, as you guys can see, the more energy you have, the better the rewards you actually get. So if you have 50 energy by the end of this timer, which is 18 hours right now, which is kind of a lot, I really hope they lower that down. 100 fall energy gives you this. 150 gives you this, 200 gives you this, and finally, if we keep scrolling and scrolling, 500 energy is gonna give you one of these following items. Once again, this thing resetting every 24 hours is a bit much in my opinion, so I really hope they actually lower this timer down to maybe something like 3 or 4 hours. I feel like that might be a little more reasonable. And of course, since they are doing that, they should also go ahead and lower down the requirements for the amount of fall energy you need. But anyways, moving on, as you guys can see, these are all of the rewards you can get out of this. There's a bunch of fertilizers. If you guys don't know what fertilizers does, for example, if I go ahead and use this gold fertilizer on one of my plants, like the maple resin right here, resin, you know what I mean. As you guys can see, the maple resin is going to be golden for 2 hours. Same goes for rainbow. If you put rainbow on a plant, it's going to do the same thing. And yeah, basically what this means is you have an increased chance of getting rainbow plants from the maple resin now for the next 2 hours. We also have a super watering can, which basically increases how fast your plants grow. We have the new seed pack, of course, a silver variant, which has higher chances than the regular variant. So as you guys can see in the regular seed pack, to get the new firewall plant, it's a 0.5% chance. However, in the silver fall seed pack, this is going to be a 0.5% chance. Yeah, it's the same because I think the devs haven't updated it yet, so don't worry, this is probably gonna get updated soon. But anyways, that's all of the new goodies we got. We also got a brand new cosmetic item right here too. We got a new super leaf blower. We're gonna get back to all of this, don't you guys worry. Before now, let's go ahead and talk about the brand new seed pack that we got in the game. This is gonna be the new fall seed pack, and you can either buy this from the fall seed shop, or of course, once again, you can win it from the event here too. And inside this, we have a bunch of new plants. We're gonna get back to these once again too, so don't you guys worry. We also have a whole new list of new pets like the salmon, the mallard, the red panda. We're gonna get back to those. Let's go ahead and start off with all of the new gear items we actually got in the game. So the first new gear item we got in the game is gonna be the rake. You can buy this from the fall gear shop, and as you guys can see, its description doesn't really make any sense. Place down to do what? I guess someone will have to find out. So let's go ahead and find out right now. So here we have the rake. So if we go ahead and head back to my garden, let's try and use this. Okay, yeah, this is kind of funny. So if we go ahead and place this down, okay, there you go. I've placed down a rake right there. If we go ahead and walk into it, yeah, it just smacks up into our head. That's it. That's all this thing does. Next up, we have the acorn bell. Causes all fall-related pets to run around you for a few seconds before returning to their position. So this thing acts kind of like the lead and the pancake stack. As you guys know, those two items actually bring pets closer to you. So if we go ahead and get ourselves the acorn bell, there you go, this is what it's gonna look like. And we go back to my garden. As you guys can see, I have a bunch of pets in my garden right now. So if I go ahead and use this, check this out guys, all of my pets are gonna start coming around me. Look at this guy running over to me, oh my god. And yeah, basically they are gonna follow me for a few seconds before losing interest. And once again, if I use another bell, okay, there is a timer, they are gonna start running back to me. Come on guys, get to me, what the hell is going on? Okay, this guy works. Right, only 4 pets come next to you, by the way, not all pets, completely forgot about that. So this does not affect the pack B, it just affects the space squirrel because that is a fall related pet. This is a cool cosmetic item, but why does it only affect fall pets? What's the point of that? Devs, please make this thing affect all pets, that'd be so cool. We also have a new acorn lollipop. Increases a fall-related pets by age 1. Now, what is the point of that? I don't know. It basically does the same thing as a regular lollipop, but cool, I guess we have it. And finally, we have something called the fall leaf blower. I'm pretty sure this is just a glorified leaf blower. It's just a little bit better. Let's go ahead and try it out right now. By the way, yes, you have to go ahead and do the fall bloom 44 times to even be able to buy this thing, which is quite a lot. But if you go ahead and use this, yeah, check this out, guys. You can fly for a really long time and fly really high up. It's really cool, dude. With that being said, that is every single fall related gear. I know it's kind of like not much. I mean, the gears they have added are cool, but yeah, once again, not much gear added in this update. They seem to have gone really chill with this one. Next up, I want to go ahead and talk about the garden guide because we have a bunch of things in here that have been changed or added. So inside of mini achievements, we have the new fall event achievements. As you guys can see, these are going to be all of the new fall event achievements. Most of them are honestly just obtainment quests, as you guys can see. So just obtain, hatch eggs, and collect these plots. That's pretty much it. Another really cool thing that has been added to the garden guide is a plants mastery. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be released in this update, but it is here. I'm allowed to show it. I'm going to go ahead and show it. As you guys can see, you can go ahead and get levels on your plants. Plant, harvest, or sell this plant to increase its mastery. So the more you guys go ahead and plant a plant, harvest a plant, sell a plant, it's gonna get better and better. And yeah, you're basically gonna get a little boost on your plants. As you guys can see, I've been selling a lot of strawberries, it seems like, and I've gotten a pretty crazy boost on my strawberries. So yeah, this applies to every single plant, and the max boost you can get seems to be a 0.15 times, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I guess this is another way to make even bigger and sell your plants for even more, which is pretty cool. I don't hate this at all. So yeah, that's another really cool little thing. Once again, I'm not sure if they are gonna add it in this update or it might come in the next update. I don't know, guys, but there is no pet masteries yet, unfortunately, so we might see that soon too. God knows. Anyways, moving on to all of the brand new pets we actually got in this update. So first things first, the salmon. The salmon is a fish. I know, pretty crazy, but let's go ahead and see what its ability is. Also, have we had any other fishes in the game? Is this like the first fish? I'm pretty sure we had the koi fish. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. But yeah, I feel like this is one of the first fishes we have in the game. And this guy, for every other salmon in your garden, gains an additional 4 XP per second. This might be the best way to level up pets right now in Growing Garden. Like, actually, I don't think anything else beats this. I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments down below if you think this might be the best way to level up pets right now. I'm definitely going to use this thing, especially to go ahead and unlock all of my upgrades right over here. And you guys should too. Like, this is really good. And it's really easy to get the salmon too. Once again, it's like the most common pet inside of this update. So I'm really happy with this new salmon pet. It's pretty cool. Next up, we have the woodpecker. This guy occasionally goes to a woody plant and pecks at it, which grants a chance for woody type fruit to duplicate. Rarer crops have a lower chance to duplicate, so yeah, I guess that's all it does. Basically, this thing lets you guys duplicate woody type plants like your coconuts, any other cacaos, I think. Nothing too special, nothing too crazy. I mean, you can use it if you want to. Now, we have the mallard, and this thing is really confusing because I don't actually understand what its ability is. On the Owly, all mallards fly south to migrate. the mala disappears, leaving you with a random reward. Guys, this one is really confusing. I don't understand this at all. In fact, you know what? Let's just buy this thing and see what it actually does, because this is really confusing, bro. Ooh, that was expensive. That was really expensive. But here it is, the Mallard. I hope I'm saying that right, by the way. I have no idea. But yeah, there you go. This guy flies south for the winter every half hour in a day, leaving you with a random reward before returning to your inventory. What random reward is this? We don't really know, but I'm guessing it's one of the fall related rewards. And now, finally, ladies and gentlemen, we have the big boy, the Red Panda. Here is the Red Panda's ability, and don't worry, this is not some broken version of it. This is actually what this guy does. So every 12 minutes goes to the gear, seed, or pet shop and restocks one random stock. Rarer items have a rarer chance to stock. Ability cannot be mimicked or refreshed. So basically, what this thing does is, if you have it, it is going to go to either the seed shop, either the gear shop, or I guess the egg shop, not the pet shop. We don't really have a pet shop, but yeah, and either right over here to the egg shop, and it's gonna restock any of these items. It can be anything. It could be the Grandmaster Sprinkle, it could be the Level Up Lollipop. So guys, this thing might be extremely OP. I recommend you guys to get a bunch of these, because yeah, once again, this thing might be really good. I haven't really got to test it out too much, but I've heard a lot of people saying it's pretty good, because it basically restocks anything inside of the shop, and you get a little notification at the top of your screen too. It's pretty cool. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to all of the brand new seeds we actually got in this update. So once again, we got a new seed pack, and inside of this is all of the new seeds that we actually got. Starting off with the Autumn Shroom with a 40% chance to get. Here it is. This is what it is gonna look like. It is a one-time harvest plant, if I'm not wrong. Oh no, it does grow back. Okay, that's pretty cool. So it does grow back. It has this tiny little stud in the ground, I guess. But this is what it is going to look like. It is a new mushroom type plant, so if you guys needed mushroom type plants for the Shroomy, there you go, boys and girls. We got some new mushroom type plants. But let's go ahead and see how much this thing actually sells for. And it is going to be worth about 26,000 shekels, which once again, this is a 40% chance to even get out of this new shop, so not bad at all. Next up, we have the Fall Berry. Once again, not a crazy looking plant, but this is what it is going to look like. Let's go ahead and see how much this thing sells for. Alright, here we go. How much does this sell for? And this is going to be about 41,000 shekels, so about double the price of the Autumn Shroom. Moving on, we have the 20% Spear Grass. Once again, this is what the spear grass is going to look like. It's a bush with a bunch of grass sticking out of it. I mean, what were you expecting? But let's go ahead and see how much this thing actually sells for. And this is going to be about 46,000 shekels. Once again, nothing too crazy. Next up, we have the Auburn Pine. I think that's how you pronounce it. Auburn. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Please let me know in the comments. But this is going to be a 4.5% chance to even get. And here it is. It looks really cool. It actually looks quite similar to the maple resin itself, because yeah, the colors are basically the same, but getting the fruits off of this thing is kind of difficult. So let me just scoot up all the way up here. All right, so here we have the Auburn Pine. Let's see how much this thing sells for. About 66,000 shekels. Let's see this one. 66,000 shekels. I'm not sure if these prices are final, by the way, but as of now, these are kind of underwhelming in my opinion. And finally, guys, we have the Fire Well. Unfortunately, I did not get my hands on this, but here is one that I randomly found in the game, and this is what it is going to look like. Once again, the plant isn't anything crazy, and the sell price is about 101,000 shekels. Once again, kind of underwhelming in my opinion, but yeah, these are the prices. They might change in the future, so do know that. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to some of the cosmetic items we got in this update. So we got a brand new crate. This is everything you can get out of this new crate. So here are all of the cosmetic items. First, we have this thing, which does absolutely nothing. We have the hay bale, which does absolutely nothing. And we have the pile of leaves, I guess, which I thought did something because of its description, but they do absolutely nothing. I think there's a few particles that come off of it. I don't know, bro. With that being said, guys, that's pretty much every single thing we got in this update. I know, kind of underwhelming, but the devs did say that this update is going to be a little more laid back, so fair enough, I guess. We did get some pretty cool pets like the Red Panda. Let me know what's your favorite from this update in the comments down below. As always, drop a like, subscribe if you guys found this video helpful. We're trying to get to 400k, so come on, help a brother out. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.